First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Oh boy, here comes tonight's local competitor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut. I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
The proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Just grounding and pounding.
What a barrage of stomps.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Bang! Knee right to the face.
a stomp to the gut, too.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves. Both wrists captured and pow! Boom! He manages to slip out of the way. Bam!
Reversal! And that turns things around.
Oh my gosh!
He's mounted an all assault right now.
Yeah, he's as fired up as we've ever seen him.
Bang!
He's lining him up. Lights out. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. Tension is mounting as he eyes his target. And stays one step ahead.
Stationary position. Uh-oh. Wards that off. What a response.
Uh-oh. Oh, are you kidding me?
Back of his neck.
Kick connects. And there's more. The ripcord Spanish fly.
Producing a trampling. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
Hitting the ropes.
Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Oh, kick to the face.
And the focus of the attack continues to be the head.
It's a very effective target in the long run. Getting him right into the corner. Good night.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Uh-oh.
Buck comes right back at him.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Return fire on Adrian. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
This is a scary position for their opponent. What in the world are they looking for? Wow, what agility! All the way from the top! Superplex! Wait, they held on for the final cut!
And now going for the victory.
Is this it? I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Oh no, lining it up!
What a punt!
Buck looks knocked out.
This has to be it.
2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again. It's the same attacker from the draft. Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this. And this time, they're not getting away. The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking Mafia wannabe out of here!
Come on, please. Come on, please. Come on.
It is time for the Don to make that money.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo is not playing games. This is a man who's been through it all. He's survived the turf wars and paid the price to be the Don.
Come on, Cletus. Come on out.
Anyone in the ring tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't test the Don.
Yeah, a win here tonight proves that Tony D'Angelo is truly a made man.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Knee driven right through the face, and again.
Relenting with these knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at a torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. And a series of vicious stomps.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Put in the corner now.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Tony saying it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
German suplex.
Hitting the ropes to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face. What a barrage of stomps.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight. Tony is completely out of sorts here. Lights out.
Just a barrage of stomps.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Right to the face.
My God.
Ooh.
What a barrage of stomps.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
And then a double stomp to the lower back.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. He manages to slip out of the way.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
And a disorienting blow to the head there.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Outright presentation of power there. This could be
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
his grip strength might have run out.
Ooh! And he's just unloading mercilessly here.
Yeah, he's just popping off right now. Still active again. Yikes.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well. Hit with the knee.
That could be curtains for Tony.
Oh, right into our announce table.
Saxton puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to... Shot to the body. Now has the arm trap. Pump handle position.
Veteran. Irreparable harm has just been done to this competitor.
Smash clear through our announce table. Unbelievable.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Going outside. What's he got planned here? D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Lights out.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding. Producing a trampling.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Pin on D'Angelo.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, he's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
Man, earth-shattering.
And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
He's got to do something, anything to get back in this fight.
Lights out.
Tony timed that one.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. And into the corner he goes. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. Bang! Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly. Looking for the ripcord. Combo kick connects. Oh, ouch.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stomps.
Oh, slingshot.
Cross body, ouch.
My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Just punched him right in the middle. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. Heading into the crowd now. This could get dangerous.
He's got eyes on that ring to avoid the countout. Stomp after stomp after stomp. It is his time to take care of business.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
And he tosses him back in now. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Slingshot.
Slingshot neckbreaker.
Nice. And he's really being relentless right now.
When he's going like this, he is nearly unstoppable.
Electric chair.
Check and mate.
2. This is more than a win. The number 1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Lions with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. Bayley and KO opponents? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.